tip-off goes to Denver. Now, here is Morris. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward spot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
Count that one.
Jokic is really good in these pick and pop situations. He loves them, and he executes them very well.
Puts it up, and LeBron James gets it to go. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. There are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
Here's Morris. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Millsap misses. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The pass to McGee. James looking around. Trying to get open is Davis. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by McGee.
Or here to start looking to get into a flow offensively.
Davis, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They get it back.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
By 6. Here's Porter. That's good from 17 feet away. Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this. Pass to Bull. Shoots over Kuzma. Bull can't hit. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's Morris, following the bucket by the Lakers. Outside Millsap. Pass to Bull. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assists. Bull's got his first points of the game.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with the...
Oh, what a play!
Woo! Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
LeBron against Morris. That one's not going to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Harry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offense.
They've really been strong on the glass.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Nice shot by James.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:27 left now here in the second. Morris kicks to Jokic. Back to Morris. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Oh, fellas, that was...
And with the depth of the Nuggets, Clark, there was always someone stepping up.
Well, you know, that was the case game to game as well as after the injuries they had. Having a deep bench helps tremendously in the regular season. And, you know, you can weather the storm with those injuries like the Nuggets did and still win your division. Very impressive.
Clock is at 3. Here's Jokic. Yep, that one goes in there. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
LeBron outside. And, oh, he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play. Howard can't hit. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Caldwell Pope left side, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And with the
iron. Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Inside, here's Bull. Makes it off the glass. Bull's got 4 this quarter.
Are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come to mind.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Smith. Markieff Morris is out there with LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Morris. It's hauled in by LeBron.
So special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Smith the pass to Morris. Out to Smith. From deep 3-point range, Denver grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
To the middle. Kicks it out to James. The 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Paul Millsap's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Torrey Craig in for Troy Daniels. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Davis, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Porter against McGee. James kicks to Smith. 3-pointer. The Lakers rebound. The kick out to LeBron.
Right here, back door.
A second chance effort. That one, no good.
You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's James, here's McGee, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the...
Good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And here's Denver. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and that one's good. Daniels.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here is Cook. Pass to Caruso. Back to Cook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing